Namaste and welcome to Sonali Joshi's Astrojyoti Healing. In this video, we are going to see how the first week of June is going to unfold for all signs. Let us look at the transits or the placements of planets in the first week of June. In the first week of June, we have Venus in the sign of Gemini. We have Mars in the sign of Cancer. Saturn is in Capricorn, Jupiter is in Aquarius, Rahu is in Taurus, and Ketu is in Scorpio. Initially, we have Mercury Rahu Sun conjunction, and then as the week progresses, we have change in the placement, and the change is basically nakshatra points change a little bit. Then moon is also going through various signs, and in this week it is through Aquarius to Aries. What are the weekly messages for this week? First, take care of your health. Second, make sure you're not emotionally troubling somebody, rather, you're helping someone and supportive enough. Do not be jealous if your teammates or your siblings gain some things ahead of you. It is a great idea to work as a team and earn more things for all the family or whole team. Moon goes through the nakshatra of Shatabhisha, Purvabhadra, Uttarabhadra, Revati, then begins with Ashwini. Basically, you have to remember that whenever planets or specifically moon transits through the nakshatra of Rahu, people will have emotional turbulence. They will feel low, they might feel that they lack something, they are missing out on something, and they would try their best to get things ahead of the other people. Whenever moon goes through the nakshatra of Jupiter, people tend to be accommodative mostly. They try to work with other people very well. When moon goes to the nakshatra of Saturn, there is respect for the elderly. One tries to do things with patience, little bit slowly. There can be some pain, there can be some sacrifice one has to make. When moon travels to the nakshatra of Mercury, people understand value of friends, siblings and teammates. There is communication, and remember, we go through each day with a moon nakshatra and align our energies with that. Weekly messages, weekly predictions always are based on these nakshatra transits as well as the sign transits. The energy affects all of us, and we have to be careful dealing with that and try to have faith in the divine. Now, we are going to see how the signs will do in this month, in this week, first week of June. If you have moon in Aries, then you know that your family is very important for you. People with moon in Aries will try to take some action towards their family, toward well-being of their mother, as well as their properties and vehicles in this week. It's always a good idea to make sure you do your service of the vehicle, whether it is oil change, servicing, or whatever the routine maintenance, so that there is no accident or there is no delay due to issues with vehicles. Same way, people who have moon in Aries will try to do work related to their home improvement. Whatever the small repairs are, some projects are, make sure you do them on time. This is a great time to do that. You will always find somebody who is helping you out in taking care of things. It may be little delayed, but you will find someone who is helping you. If you have moon in Taurus, basically you are just coming out of the lunar eclipse, and we do have solar eclipse happening in the next week. Sun is still conjunct Rahu, and whenever we have retrograde Mercury there, people are over analyzing. People are trying to do something which will help them quickly. But remember, any of these shortcuts can give you something for the time being. Rather, focus on long term things and working harder so that Rahu gives you whatever you are looking for. Do not lie, do not do any scheming. There is a chance that as we go into the next week, all of your schemes and wrongdoings will be caught. If you have moon in Gemini, Mithun Rashi, this week is going to be really good for you because you have Venus transiting over your moon. Usually, this will bring you some peace of mind. All your efforts will be rewarded, but make sure you will have to work harder. Just remember, do not do any emotional drama. Do not do something which disturbs the peace of your mind, because if you are quarreling in your privacy of home, things are going to be difficult. You will not have a lot of support, and that will start affecting your work. Have patience and keep working the way you are working. Around the end of this week, you will get better results. If you have moon in Cancer, Karka Rashi, coming out of the lunar eclipse, Karka Rashi people are a little bit agitated. They are irritated. They have kind of lost their patience. This week, things are going to be a little slow, but Mars transiting over your moon is going to add some action. So get ready for it. You may hear some good news about some inheritance, some lottery, some sudden money coming your way. Make sure you are taking care of your health. Typically, take care of your emotional health, and if you need some help, take help of anybody who teaches yoga, who teaches meditation, and have a routine for it. But Karka Rashi folks are going to be a comparatively better week this time after the eclipse. If you have moon in Leo, Simha Rashi, make sure you are not going to take out any old rivalry, old competition, previous competition issues with your competitors. You are not going to bring that up, and even if they come, you are going to deal with them with lot of patience. Remember, they might try to use some tricks, but you are going to keep things straight and you are not going to get agitated by that. If you are interested in yoga, meditation, or martial arts, it is a great time to do that. Leo folks, Sun is conjunct Rahu. So remember, not everything at work will be in your favor. Just take it little slow. Do not make any last minute changes this week or next week. Let the solar eclipse be done, and you will be taking care of things eventually. With Jupiter looking at your moon, you are out of any danger. There is no need to worry. Continue doing your duty and don't leave anything halfway. If you have moon in Virgo, ascendant in Virgo, Kanya Rashi, Kanya Rashi folks are finding peaceful things at work. However, they are working very hard. There are some disturbances, there are some undercurrents, but with Venus transiting through your 10th house from Moon, you guys are going to take care of all of it. It's a great time to get in touch with your mentor, talk to them, thank them. That will help you get awards and rewards in this current project, current job, or if you're looking for a new job. Virgo folks have to be careful about their emotional health because there are some changes which are little bit of disturbing for them, some rejections. So just try to keep your cool, talk to your friend or talk to your sibling so that you have lot of support. Make sure if you are taking any loan for some purposes, read the terms of the legal contract properly, take somebody's help who has lot of expertise in those matters. Usually Mercury is retrograde. That means there is a chance that you will either overanalyze things or you will repeat the things that you are doing now. It's a good idea to go slow and do not make any last minute changes around the eclipse. If you have Moon in Libra, Tula Rashi. Tula Rashi folks are finding it little bit difficult because they have some unexplained fear. They have some anxiety. They are not able to convey their feelings at work and there is a passive aggression going on. If you have some mentor who is a female, get in touch with her, thank her for whatever help she has done, whatever advice she has given, try to follow that advice and keep all your plans secret. Unless you execute them, do not talk about those plans with anybody. If you're working as a team, let the plans be within your team. Make sure you don't discuss things out of your workplace or out of your group, or if it is a family matter, it stays in the family. Share it among the family close members and that's all. You can disclose the things once everything is done or even after the eclipse is over. Libra folks will gain in share market this week provided they are going with the conventional kind of investments. Do not do any risky investments, do not do any last minute changes as the eclipse is approaching. If you have Moon in Scorpio, Vrishik Rashi, you guys are right next to the eclipse axis. So it's a good idea not to do things in a hurry. Jupiter is transiting through your 4th house, which is a great strength. There is nothing to worry. Nothing is going wrong. However, do not get into any hurry. Do not get into jealousy, envy or competition and take any sudden decision. Let the eclipse get over and you will realize all your hard work is paying off. It is a great idea to take blessings, take advice from someone who is senior to you, who is more experienced than you. That way, whether they are your family matters or whether they are issues at work, they will be resolved faster than otherwise. If you have Moon in Leo, Ascendant in Leo, Dhanu Rashi. Dhanu Rashi folks are getting consumed by the family issues, by the changes that they have to do in terms of communications, a lot of meetings, handling audio video devices, or any changes in the modern technology. Usually Sagittarius folks are good at it. However, with Mercury being retrograde, they are doing similar things again and again. So the caution is go slow, do not make any last minute changes around the eclipse and drive carefully. If there is one choice, that is, go slow, do not hurry, and watch the clock. Start early so that you have enough time for your daily commute or wherever, whatever meetings you are doing or any appointments that you are scheduling. It is a great idea to use the virtual means of meetings, appointments as far as you can. And if you have to step out but drive carefully. If you have moon in Capricorn, this week is going to be one of the difficult weeks. And the reason being, there is always somebody who is pushing you to do things. That is what you don't like. I would suggest use your own pace, use your own judgment. Don't hurt anybody the way with your talk and speech. Just be nice to them, but do not get pressured and do not do things in a hurry. Use your intuition, you are good at it, and use your own pace. That way, whether it's a matter at home front or whether it's work related issue, it will be resolved. If you have moon in Aquarius, Kumbha Rashi, or ascendant in Aquarius, you are seeing the continuous pressure or continuous change of action at workplace. People are changing, people are leaving, new ones are joining, and they don't seem to be caring enough about the job as well as the projects. It is okay. You focus on your own things. With Jupiter going your moon, you are not going to make any mistake. So do not worry, do not feel the pressure and take any wrong action. Drive carefully. Also, set aside some time for yoga, meditation, or any exercise that you do that will help you take care of the constant pressure that you are experiencing at the work front. If you have moon in Pisces, Meen Rashi, it's a great idea to spend some time with your neighbors, spend some time in virtual meetings, conferences with your cousins and teammates. Make sure you are not doing the investment in the stock market with high and low emotions. Take the decision with conventional way, minimum risk, and whatever is proven. Home front is going to be usually good for you. This is a great time to visit some places that are like the national parks or walk around the seashore, visiting any favorite beach. Walk as much as you can, spend time in meditation, and work without having any conflicts in mind. This week, as progresses, things are going to be better for you. Hope all signs know what to expect in this week, and the key is work as a team. Do not be jealous or envy of the other person's success. Drive carefully, and conventional is better this week. Do not make any last minute changes around the eclipse. Please share this video with your friends who are interested in astrology or who would like to know more about this week. Thank you. Namaste. Shubhamastu.